Good morning, students. Yesterday we have solved a problem of finding the distance of moon. Okay. Today we will solve the problem of sun. I gave it that particular problem to solve yourself. I don't know whether you have solved or not. Let me solve it. The problem is like this. The angular diameter of sun is measured to be 1920 seconds of angle. The angular diameter of sun is measured to be 1920 seconds of arc angle. The distance d of the sun from the earth is 1.496 into 10 raised to 11 meter, approximately 15 crore kilometer. 15 crore kilometer. What is the diameter of the sun? You are asked to find out the diameter of the sun. If this is the sun, and if this is the point on the surface of earth, then you take the diametrically opposite points of the sun as A and B. Join this. This becomes the diameter. From this observation point, draw the line. So this angular diameter is given alpha. The alpha value is 1920 seconds of arc angle. Seconds of arc angle. And the distance d of the sun, this is sun, the distance d of the sun, same as this one, is given 1.496 into 10 raised to 11 meter. You are asked to find out the diameter of the sun. This is the diameter. You can call this diameter as B. What is the diameter of the sun? Again, first you convert this into radians. We know alpha is equal to, what is alpha? Alpha is equal to the diameter D by the distance D. Angle separated by an arc is equal to arc length divided by radius. The arc length is diameter here. The radius here is distance d. So using this equation we can solve for the diameter d. So d becomes alpha into capital D. This is how the equation becomes very simple. Only thing is we need to convert this second of angle into radians. We know that 1 second angle is equal to 4.85 into 10 raised to minus 6 radian. 4.85 into 10 raised to minus 6 radian. That's what we have discussed yesterday. That is conversion of degree into radians. Conversion of minute angle into radians. Conversion of second angle into radians. So, if you calculate this 4.85 into 10 raised to minus 6 into 1920. So, this becomes the angle alpha in radians. Now calculate what is this diameter d. Therefore, diameter of sun d is equal to alpha into distance of sun d. So that becomes 4.85. It is actually 4.847. So 4.847 it is taken as 4.85 into 10 raised to minus 6 into distance 1.496 into 10 raised to 11 meter. So this becomes the diameter. If you calculate this 4.85 into 1.496, it comes out to be 1.39 into 10 raised to 9. 1.39 into 10 raised to 9 meter. 1.39 into 10 raised to 9 meter. This is the diameter of the sun. How do you look at it? So just divide it into 10 raised to 6 into 10 raised to 3. So 1.39 million kilometer. So you can write 1.39 million kilometer is the diameter of the sun. This is the largest of the diameter of the sun. So this is how, using the given data, that is angular diameter, one can find out the actual diameter by the knowledge of distance. Now we will solve one more problem. It is the problem based on the diameter of the sun and distance of the sun. And yesterday we have found out the distance of moon from the earth's surface. Using this data, how one can calculate the diameter of the moon. This is interesting. That we will solve now. Okay, look at the third interesting problem. The third interesting problem is based on the calculations what we have already done. That is calculation of distance of moon 3.84 into 10 raised to 8 meter, which we have already done, and diameter of sun, just now we have concluded. Diameter of sun is 1.39 into 10 raised to 9 meter, and distance of sun is already given 15 crore kilometer, that is 1.496 into 10 raised to 11 meter. Using this given data, now you are asked to find out the diameter of the moon. Diameter of the moon. What is that problem? Let us see. It is well known fact that during a solar eclipse, during a total solar eclipse, very recently you have witnessed the total solar eclipse. During total solar eclipse, the disk of moon almost completely covers the disk of the sun. The disk of moon completely covers the disk of sun. Using the data given from the previous examples, determine the approximate diameter of the moon. So draw a diagram. You are asked to find out the approximate diameter of the moon. So I will draw a diagram. Suppose this is the sun, which is being observed from the point on the earth's surface. This is earth's surface. So if you join this, these are the two diametrically opposite points. Two diametrically opposite points. And we have found out the diameter of the sun. You can take this one as AB, diameter of the sun. During total solar eclipse, what happens? The moon comes in between sun and the earth. When the moon comes in between sun and the earth, total solar eclipse takes place. Then exactly, suppose the position of moon is here. The disk of moon is exactly in this situation. As a result, if we are observing from here, the moon enters in this path, suppose this is the orbit of the moon like this, and the moon enters in this path, the moon when it just enters here, then partial eclipse start taking place slowly and slowly. When the moon exactly is in this position, then the disk of moon entirely covers the disk of sun. So this is what we call as total solar eclipse. Then you see, this is the line of sight, and here it gives the angle alpha. That's what we call as angular diameter of the sun. In this situation, angular diameter of the sun and angular diameter of the moon become equal. If you call this one as diameter of the moon as some other point mn for the diameter of the moon, then angular diameter of the sun becomes equal to angular diameter of the moon. Angle separated is the same. I think you got the point. So using this condition, we can now solve for the problem, that is to find the diameter of the moon. During solar eclipse, total solar eclipse angular diameter of moon becomes equal to angular diameter of the sun, because the entire disk of the sun is covered by disk of moon during solar eclipse. So using this condition, I will write the equation for angular diameter of moon. Alpha equal to diameter of moon. Diameter of moon is how much? Mn. Mn divided by distance of moon. Distance of moon I will write as dm. So you can call this one as distance of moon. And from here to here, you can call BO. Let us take this point BO. NO as distance of moon and BO as distance of sun. So distance of moon, this should be equal to the diameter AB of the sun divided by distance of sun. Using this ratio, now one can easily find out what is the actual diameter of the moon. That is the question. Therefore, diameter of the moon, Mn, becomes equal to dm into diameter of sun AB divided by ds. Just substitute the values from the given data and simplify. dm, distance of moon, we got it 3.84 into 10 raised to 8 into diameter of sun, also calculated. Diameter of the sun 1.39 into 10 raised to 9 whole divided by distance of the sun. Distance of the sun is 1.496 into 10 raised to 11. Now if you simplify this, see the powers of 10. 10 raised to 8 plus 10 raised to 8 plus 9, it becomes 10 raised to 17. 10 raised to 17 minus 11. So if you write this, 3.84 into 1.39 divided by 1.496 into calculate this value. So if you calculate this value, it comes out to be 3.5679 into 10 raised to 6 meter. 3.5679 into 10 raised to 6 meter. So if you express it in kilometers, multiply this by 3.567 by 1000, it becomes 3567. You can take it as 3568. 3568 kilometers. So this becomes the diameter of the moon. Diameter of the moon. Diameter of the moon becomes 3.5679 into 10 raised to 6. After simplification, expressing it in terms of kilometers, I have just rounded it off as 3.568. So 3568 kilometers. This is how one can find out the diameter of the moon using the given data. Let us solve one more problem. I think that problem you can solve it yourself. I will write the problem. So try that problem yourself. Okay. Try this problem. When planet Jupiter is at a distance of 824.7 million km from Earth. It's about planet Jupiter. When planet Jupiter is at a distance of 824.7 km from Earth, its angular diameter is measured to be 35.72 second of an arc. 35.72 second of an arc. And calculate the diameter of Jupiter. So angular diameter is given 35.72 second, and the distance of Jupiter is given 824.7 million kilometer. Express it in meters. Express this seconds of angle in radians, and calculate the distance of calculate the diameter of the Jupiter. Calculate the diameter of the Jupiter. Again, it's quite simple. Angular diameter is equal to diameter divided by the distance d. Therefore, diameter d equal to alpha into d. Diameter d is equal to alpha into d, where alpha is the angular diameter. I think you can solve this problem. So once you solve this problem, tomorrow we'll discuss about the estimation of molecular size. It's an experimental method and quite interesting. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. Good day.